Hello. Welcome back to Infinite Jeff. Okay, there we go. If you wonder why the last one kind of sounded muffled, it's because my webcam was picking up the audio instead of my microphone, so it was really shitty audio. So that's why it sounded different, so this should sound better. This is Infinite Jeff. I'm Jeff, reading Infinite Jest, the book by David Foster Wallace. We're on to page number 67. All right, here we go. Receive general big brotherly type support and counsel from an upperclassman. Pemulus sometimes treats his group's powwows like a kind of colloquium, sharing personal findings and interests. The viewers on read from the room's laptop, and the screen's got block-capulated methoxylated bases for phenylamine manipulation on it, and underneath some stuff that might as well be Greek to the little buds. Two of the kids squeeze tennis balls. Two rock and bob acidically to stay alert. One has a hat with a pair of fake antennae made from tight-coiled spring, more or less revered by the aboriginal tribes of what's now southern Quebec and the Great Concavity, Pemulus tells them. The fly agaric shroom was both loved and hated for its powerful, but not always, unless carefully titrated, pleasant psycho-spiritual effects. A boy probes his own navel with great interest. Another pretends to fall over. We have a section break. Some of the more marginal players start in as early as maybe 12, I'm sorry to say, particularly Drins before a match, and then encaphaline, footnote 26, after, which can generate a whole vicious circle of individual neurochemistry. But I myself, having taken certain vows early on concerning fathers and differences, didn't even get downwind of my first hit of Bob Hope, footnote 27, until 15, more like nearly 16, when Bridget Boone, in whose room a lot of the 16 and unders used to congregate before lights out, invited me to consider a couple of late-night bongs, and as a kind of psychodysleptic Sominex to help me sleep, perhaps, finally, all the way through a really unpleasant dream that had been recurring nightly and waking me up in medias for weeks, and was beginning to grind me down and caused me some slight deterioration in performance and rank. Low-grade synthetic bob or not, the bongs work like a charm. In this dream, which every now and then still recurs, I am standing publicly at the baseline of a gargantuan tennis court. I'm in a competitive match. Clearly, there are spectators, officials. The court is about the size of a football field, though maybe, it seems, it's hard to tell. But mainly the court's complex. The lines that bound and define play are on this court as complex and convolved as a sculpture of string. There are lines going every which way, and they run oblique or meet and form relationships and boxes and rivers and tributaries and systems inside systems, lines, corners, alleys, and angles. Deliquesque?
Deliquesce.
Deliquesce, okay. Become liquid, typically during decomposition. Deliquesce, okay. Lines, corners, alleys, and angles deliquesce into a blur at the horizon of the distant net. I stand there tentatively. The whole thing is almost too involved to try and take in all at once. It's simply huge, and it's public. A silent crowd resolves itself at what may be the court's periphery, dressed in summer's citrus colors, motionless and high attentive. A battalion of linesmen stand blandly alert in their blazers and safari hats, hands folded over their slacks flies. High overhead, comma, end of the page, page 67 of Infinite Jest. Good night.